Shalom. Kahaling Lanya Bashim Shai Bashim Rakakadash. Dumb guns to the elders and the apostles, the great millstone who well Shalom to the 144,000. The 1/3 remnant men, women, and children on hope for elect. Shalom. Excuse me. This is the brother Gabar Yash coming back at you with another quick lesson. Through the spirit of Party Bashim Shai, praise and let's be able to find straight to the point. I got another article from the endtimeheadlines.org. It says, young Americans believe the country, America, is headed down a dark road and has lost faith in America, man. Yeah. So people have lost faith in Babylon, the great America. No one trusts the government. No one trusts anything that that the mainstream media says. People see that this place is done, man. Okay? So without further ado, let's get a little bit of this. It says a new Harvard youth poll reveals deepening despair among Gen Z, young adults ages 18 through 29 express profound economic anxiety amplified by AI's disruptive potentials. Conducted in early November 2025 with 2,040 respondents. The survey marks the 25th edition of this long-running barometer meter of youth sentiment. Over half, 57%, believe America is veering off course. Duh, because this place is done, man. America is through. Let's read that again. It says, over half, 57%, believe America is veering off course, a 6-point jump from last year, and surpassing the 37% gloom during the 2009 Great Recession. And we're headed towards a Great Recession, man. Okay? And it's going to be even worse than the Great Depression and what happened in 2008. It's going to be even worse. And it's going to happen next year, man. Okay? Financial strain hits hard. 43% report struggling or facing limited security. This burden weight heaviest on black and Hispanic youth, you Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American, as well as those without college degrees. Inflation tops concern named by 46% of Republicans and 36% of Democrats. Broader woes, including a sluggish job market, all right, because a lot of and I saw in a community session that 1.1 million people have been laid off this year alone. Think about that, man. 1.1 million people have lost their jobs this year in 2025 alone. Yeah, so things are not looking up. Things are, yeah, this place is done, man. It says soaring housing costs and technological upheavals as Harvard senior Kritika Nagapa, whatever this person's name is, noted. You really can't lie to young people about the economy. You can't. Especially when they're just trying to get by. And everybody's trying to get by, man. All right? Everybody's living paycheck to paycheck. You got, all right? I also saw in another community, where you got athletes are now living paycheck to paycheck, man. So things are just getting worse. And it's going to get even worse. You think 2025 was bad? Man, 2026 is going to be even worse. AI emerges as Gen Z's top fears, with 59% seeing it as a direct threat to their careers, outpacing immigration 31% and outsourcing 48%. Yeah, all your jobs are being replaced by AI technology. This bipartisan dread underscores AI's role in fueling instability. Polls di- Poll director John Della Volpe warns instability is shaping nearly every part of young people's lives, not just the Gen Zs, but everybody, man. Everybody's catching it out here. All right. Economic woes intersects with political disillusionment. Negative reviews dominated both parties. Only 46% favor Democratic congressional control, while President Trump approval dips to 29%. Damn. Hey, man, this place is done, man. It's over with. Alarmingly, 39% deem political violence acceptable in some scenarios. Yeah. And that number is going to rise up, and people eventually going to take to the streets, man. Okay? These people are going to eventually take to the streets. They're going to say enough is enough. Okay? Especially with your current administration pushing for that, man. All right? Order out of chaos through the elites. Okay? A first time quarreling yielding sobering result. These trends erode trust in institutions per the report, risking long-term national stability. Gen Z's faith in upwards ward mobility crumbles, aim stagnant wages and tech-driven displacement. See, in other words, your jobs are being replaced by AI technology, man. So this place is over with, bro. It's over with. Okay, let's get a few scriptures. So you look, you going out looking for a job, man. You can't find one. People are losing faith in Babylon the Great America. Okay, people are losing faith in this place. Let's go here. Ecclesiastes chapter 12 and verse 3. In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease because they are few, and those that look out of the windows be darkened. Why? Because they don't see no future. Okay? People in America don't see a future here. Okay? People have lost faith in Babylon. They lost their trust in Babylon. Every single day, these people are losing their faith and they losing their trust in this place, man. Okay? Verse 4, and the doors shall be shut in the streets when the sound of the grinding is low, and they shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low. This music is terrible, man. Okay? So the grinding, the work is starting to cease. Okay? It's coming to an end. So we're at the end of Babylon, man. Let's go to, well, you know what? Yeah, let's get the scripture. Actually, let's start up a little bit. Yeah, let's start at verse 8. This is Isaiah 24 and verse 8. Okay? Book of Isaiah chapter 24 and verse 8. So I'll keep about that. It says, the mirth of the tabret ceaseth, the noise of them that rejoice in it, the joy of the harp ceaseth. So people are not feeling this current administration. People are not feeling America anymore. The American dream is, the American dream, well, you know what? The American dream was a joke in the first place. Okay? And people are starting to wake up and see that the American dream was a joke. Verse 9, they shall not drink wine with a song. Strong drink shall be bitter to them that drink it. Verse 10, the city of confusion is broken down. Every house is shut up that no man may come in. Okay? This place is it's over. The mirth of the land is gone, which says in the next verse. All right, verse 11. There's a crying for wine in the streets. All joy is darkened. The mirth of the land is gone. There's no more joy here, man. It's over with. These people are in despair. They're worried about, the economy. People are worried about their jobs, everything. Okay? People living paycheck to paycheck. Okay? Verse 12. And the city is left desolation, and the gates is smitten with destruction, man. So you just basically living the paycheck to paycheck to survive. What's that script? I think it's Haggai 1:6, I believe. Yep, Haggai 1:6. Ye have sown much and bring in little. Ye eat, but ye have not enough. Ye drink, but ye are not filled with drink. Ye clothe you, but there is none warm. And he that earneth wages to put into a bag with holes, man. So basically, you just living paycheck to paycheck. You just working to pay bills. That's all. You're basically just working to pay bills. And that's pretty much it, man. People can't afford to go out to eat no more, which you shouldn't be going out to eat in the first place, man. But people can't buy homes, can't buy cars, can't buy nothing, man. So it's that's a saying: the rich is getting richer, and the poor is getting poor, man. And the poor represents you Israelites, man. Okay, let's go to Isaiah 19 and verse 15. All right, let's mark that. Neither shall there be any word for Egypt, which the head or tail, branch or rush may do, man. So people are just basically losing hope in this place. Okay, this place cannot be healed. Let's um, excuse me, Jeremiah 51. Excuse me, Jeremiah chapter 51 and verse 7. Babylon had been a golden cup in the Lord Yahweh Shemiyah's hand that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken over wine, therefore the nations are mad. The nations are drunken off of the wine, the philosophies of Babylon. And look how their nations are. Look how their women are acting and everything else, man. The world is basically is tired of Babylon the Great American, and basically tired of Esau, even the so-called white man. Verse 8. Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. How for her? Take balm for her pain, and so she may be healed. Verse 9. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her, and let us go every one into his own country, for her judgment reacheth unto heaven, and is lifted up even to the sky. So, man, yeah. Babylon cannot be healed. And people are starting to see that this place is going down. Okay? All those opportunities that you people are hoping for, the American dream, yeah, it's over. Okay? So, what do you think is going to happen when people lose all hope? This is what's coming. 2nd Ezra 15, and let's go to verse 14 through 19. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein. Verse 15, for the sword and their destruction drive nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands, man. The modern day sword is the gun. When this economy collapsed, which we're on the verge of, okay, the crash, the stock market is about to crash. This American economy is finished. It's done. And once that happens, man, the petrodollar is losing its value, okay? People are moving away from the petrodollar, America, and making deals with other nations, man. So hey, yeah, this place is on a downward spiral, man, and it's no stopping it. And hey, call Lane Light. How about Shemiyah Shai? Good. Verse 16, for there shall be sedition among men and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, in the course of their actions shall stand in their power. So people are going to take matters into their own hands. Okay? Verse 17, and it says, and a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. He won't be able to travel freely. Okay, he won't be able to move freely. They're going to lock this place down. Okay? You're going to be watched. I just did a lesson on that, man, about the live facial recognitions that's going on in the UK, man. The B system is at work. So once that come here, your 15-minute cities be put up. You won't be able to do anything. You ain't. You're going to be controlled. People are going to lose it. Verse 18, for because of their pride, the city shall be troubled. The houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. Verse 19, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. So people, they're losing faith in America, man. And hey, this place is done. It's over with, finito. There's nothing you can do about it. Okay? So, yeah. Let's see anything else I had. Oh, let's get one more scripture and I'm going to wrap it up. Let's go to Zephaniah 1, verse 10. Zephaniah 1 and 10. And it shall come to pass in that day, saith the Lord Yahweh Shai, that there should be the noise of a cry from the fish gate, and an howling from the second, and a great crashing from the hills. So this economy is about to get ready to collapse. It's on. We're here, man. Okay. Verse 11. How ye inhabitants of Mashtak, for all the merchant people are cut down, all they that bear silver are cut off. Okay. It's over with. Let's see. Yeah, let's continue. I'm going to read down to verse 18. Verse 12. And it shall come to pass that at that time that I will search Jerusalem with candles and punish the men that are settled on their leaves, that say in their hearts, which means their minds, the Lord Yahweh Shai will not do good, neither will he do evil. People are settled on their leave, thinking that millions, that money is going to save them, man. Your riches are not going to profit you in the day of evil. Okay? Verse 13. Therefore their goods shall become a booty, and their houses a desolation. They shall also build houses, but not inhabit them. They shall plant vineyards, but not drink the wine thereof. Verse 14, the great day of the Lord Yahweh Shai is near. It is near and hasten greatly. Even the voice of the day of the Lord Yahweh Shai, the mighty men shall cry there bitterly. So the great day of the Lord Yahweh Shai is close at hand. Okay? Our salvation is nearer than what we believe. Verse 10, verse 15. That day is a day of wrath, a day of trouble and distress, a day of wasteness and desolation, a day of darkness and gloominess, a day of clouds and thick darkness, man. So, yeah, Jacob's trouble. Jeremiah 30:7, Daniel 12:1. Verse 16, a day of the trumpet, an alarm against the fenced cities and against the high towers. Verse 17, and I will bring distress upon men, that they shall walk like blind men, because they have sinned against the Lord Yahweh Shai, and their blood shall be poured out as dust, and their flesh as the dung. Verse 18, neither shall their silver nor their gold shall be able to deliver them in the day of the Lord Yahweh Shai's wrath, but the whole land, which is America, shall be devoured by the fire of his jealousy. For he shall make even a speedy riddance of all them that dwell in the land. So this place is about to get ready to receive the judgment that it so rightfully deserves. Okay? And 2026, man, it's not going to be a good year either. You people hoping for 2026 to be a good year? No, man. More economic woes, more distress, more people freaking out, crashing out. Yeah. more you more Trump taking away your opportunities, taking away everything, man. So, yeah, just more woes and distress, man. All right. As a matter of fact, let me leave off with this scripture. All right. Oh, well, you know what? Do all that. Aim 50. Great miseries. Okay. Second Ezra chapter 18. Second Ezra chapter 8 and verse 50. Slaki. For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter times shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride. So more great miseries, man. Okay? So it's over for America. People are losing hope. Oh well. We don't care. Hey, the hopeful elect, we're glad this place is going down, man. Call Helene Light, how about Shemiel Shai? And let it continue to go down. Lord willing. So with that, I pray his lesson was edifying and straight to the point. Call Helene Light, how about Shemiel Shai by Shem Rakakwadash. Sean on till next time. Kwam Yasharanga. Why a Bob Babal. Shalom.